everybody, welcome back to the LQW podcast. Did you know that April is National Volunteer Month? And as Elizabeth Andrew once said, volunteers do not necessarily have the time, they just have the heart. And that really speaks to what today's conversation is about. And I'm going to be speaking with two people who have huge hearts and really care about what they do, not only when they're volunteering, but in their professional and personal lives as well. Today we're going to continue highlighting the power of giving back and being part of your community. Volunteering isn't just about helping others, it's about building connections, learning new skills, and finding purpose. Today, we're joined by Amanda Sanders, who volunteers at St. John's Lutheran School right here in Hannibal, Missouri, as well as Miss Krissy Adcock, the teacher that Amanda works alongside in the classroom. Amanda spends time supporting students and getting hands-on experience and has been a great example of what community inclusion can truly look like. We're excited to hear from both of them today about their experiences with this volunteer opportunity. So thank you, Amanda and Krissy, so much for being here. Amanda, can you tell us about what you do here at St. John's?
I read stories to the kids and help them with projects and play with them.
I bet you really enjoy playing with them.
Yes.
What do you do when you play with them?
I go outside. We go outside at recess sometimes.
That's awesome.
I play kickball with one of the kids.
I think when I was growing up, recess was definitely my favorite class of the day. What's your favorite part about helping out in the classroom?
Spending time with the kids.
That's great. I'm sure you really enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Adcock, what is one word you would use to describe Amanda in your classroom?
I would describe Amanda as calm. She comes into my room and it brings a different atmosphere than when I'm in there all day because I'm a very enthusiastic, I can be dramatic and loud. And then Amanda comes in and she's calm. The kids always love listening to stories that she reads. They'll sit quietly and attentively to her reading and they don't interrupt. I get them all wound up sometimes and so they don't always sit quietly for my stories.
And it helps your day go a little smoother. Amanda, what is one word you'd use to describe this volunteer opportunity here at St. John's?
Fun, exciting.
Do you ever have a boring day here?
No.
I bet not. Always a different adventure, right?
Yes.
Yes, and sometimes we have to change what we're doing because something happens or we run out of time or find we need more time to do things. Sometimes I have to start all over and go find something else to do, and then Amanda will help me get it organized.
It sounds like you guys are a well-oiled machine, too, at this point, since you've been working together.
Yeah.
How did you start volunteering here at St. John's, Amanda?
I asked.
Yeah, the first step is usually just asking, right?
Yeah.
And then you also go to church at St. John's Lutheran Church?
Yes.
So that was a great opening for you that you're able to go to church and network and meet people and then find more opportunities to give back. And Amanda, when you were starting out volunteering, you enjoy kids, right?
Yes.
Is that also kind of what drew you to volunteering at a school?
Yes.
Perfect. So you would suggest that if people are looking to volunteer, they should find something they're passionate in or have an interest?
Yes.
Do you think that helps you enjoy your day more, knowing that you get to come help young
students? Yeah, it helps
students?
me enjoy my day more.
What would you tell somebody who is thinking about volunteering?
It'll be good.
Do you think it's worth your time to volunteer?
Yes.
How do you feel after you volunteer or spend time here at St. John's?
Happy.
Happy? I agree. You usually feel good when you give back and are able to help others.
Yeah.
Miss Adcock, can you tell us a little bit about your classroom and the students you work with?
Yes. This year I have a classroom of 8 students, and they're just all at different ability levels, and so some kiddos need more attention when doing their work, and they need someone to talk to.
And has it been helpful having a volunteer in a couple of times a week to assist with that?
Yes, it has. So Amanda's been very helpful in the classroom because the kiddos love to talk to her. They'll share what's going on with their projects. They will tell her stories of things happening at home with excitement. And when I have kiddos that need someone to sit with them to work on an assignment, whether it was from being absent or they just needed a little bit of assistance, then Amanda would sit with them and read to them or help them through the work that they're working on.
That's great. Can you tell me how you got started with having Amanda come in and volunteer?
Yes, I was asked if Amanda could come volunteer in my classroom, and I was very open to it. I hadn't had a volunteer in my classroom before that, and then when she started helping, it was beneficial to me too because she would help me organize and put things away in my room. She'd help with sorting papers and work with students.
So it sounds like it really opened a door and a need that you didn't even know you needed yet until you had the opportunity.
Yes, because I tried to do all of that on my own, and then I learned that, there may be someone else that doesn't mind helping put the stickers on papers or to sort them into files for me.
Absolutely. What benefits have you seen for both Amanda and your students?
I've seen Amanda really open up with the kids. She's been playing with some of them at recess. The other day she was playing kickball with one of the students, and he really enjoyed that. He had approached her and asked if she wanted to play with him, and she said of course and went out there and played.
Some on the swing too.
Yes. Amanda has helped push kids on swings, and then they just come and sit and talk to her sometimes when they just need someone to talk to.
Yeah, and you've been volunteering for 4 years now, Amanda?
Yes.
So I'm sure you know a lot of the students, and you've been able to see them grow and really build those relationships, not only with the students, but, other
Some of the
teachers.
older ones come back and hug me too.
Yes.
That's awesome.
For sure. Yes, you've got some third graders that'll come back and hug you and talk to you. And I know a particular little girl that gets excited to see you at church, and she'll often say hi and talk with you. So definitely building friendships with the kids.
What is one moment or memory that stands out from your time working together?
Oh, Amanda came to our kindergarten dance party.
Yeah.
And it was very exciting. And we had invited her to join us, and unfortunately the person that came with her that day wasn't feeling well, and we called Amanda and said, we're going to have someone come get you so you can come to our dance party. So we came and got her, and she joined us, and she danced with the kids and just enjoyed the afternoon.
We love that. That's a great example too, that you're very valued and everybody wanted to make sure you were there and a part of that.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then one time we went to Java Jive and then came to school for the Christmas party.
That was it.
That was fun.
I remember that.
Yeah.
What would you guys suggest if people are unsure of how to volunteer in their community?
Well, they can start by talking to people. They can talk to people at churches or the schools, or if they go through a program, then they can talk to a caseworker or someone that's there that helps them daily.
And what would you say to other schools or community members about opening their doors to volunteers?
Well, I think that opening their doors to allow volunteers to come in is very nice. It's helpful because then they get people to come in, and then the volunteers that help can help them to do the things that they struggle to have time to do or that's stressful. Like sometimes when we have the kindergartners, you've got kiddos that might be having an off day and they need that extra person to talk to or just simply need someone to sit with. And so the volunteers can come in and help to play with that child or talk with that child.
Absolutely. It can really brighten people's day. And like you said earlier, Amanda, you always feel really good too when you leave after volunteering.
Yes.
Is there anything else you guys would like to add?
I personally have made a friendship with Amanda. I really enjoy her presence, and she'll visit with me at church and come and see my baby and hold her a little bit for me. And we just...
How old is she now?
Yeah, she's 8 months.
It sounds like you found a really cool volunteer spot, Amanda, from recess and reading to field trips and dances. Well, thank you both so much for being here and for sharing your story. It's a great example of how volunteering can bring people together and make a real impact, not just for the individuals involved, but for the entire community. Amanda, we're so proud of the work that you're doing, And Ms. Adcock, thank you for welcoming her into your classroom and supporting that experience. To everyone listening, if you've been thinking about volunteering, this is your sign to get involved. Even a small amount of time can make a big difference. Thanks for tuning in to the LQW podcast. We'll see you next time.